Welcome to Wisdom Beyond Ages, where stories unfold with lessons untold. Imagine a young man, Henry, just 17, carrying the weight of 220 pounds and the burden of mockery from his peers. His days at school were filled with cruel taunts, leaving him feeling alone and dejected, except for one glimmer of hope: Sophia, the school's most captivating girl. Henry harbored a deep crush on her, never dreaming she'd notice him. Then, unexpectedly, Sophia invited him to a party at her house. Elated, Henry saw this as his golden opportunity. He donned a smart suit, borrowed a luxury car, and even spent borrowed money on lavish gifts for her. But upon arrival, his dreams turned to dust as Sophia revealed a cruel prank, shattering his heart. Anger simmered within Henry. "I'll make them regret this," he whispered, a new resolve forming. For 2 weeks, he avoided school, shut off his phone, and isolated himself, consumed by thoughts of revenge. When he finally returned, he wore a mask to hide his identity. As he entered the classroom, laughter erupted, with Sophia's voice the loudest. "Look, he's wearing a mask," one of her friends shouted. Henry kept his head down, fighting tears. But when Sandra attempted to pull off his mask, Emily, a quiet girl, intervened. "Leave him alone," she said firmly, her voice trembling but resolute. The room fell silent. Emily, who understood humiliation, refused to let them hurt Henry further. Sophia sneered, "How dare you?" But Emily stood her ground. After school, Henry thanked Emily. "Can we be friends?" he asked. Emily smiled warmly. "Why not?" As they walked, Sophia's car arrived. Emily sighed, revealing she lived in the same house but wasn't allowed to ride with Sophia. Henry, shocked by Sophia's cruelty, offered Emily a ride home. Her face lit up with gratitude as they drove off together. Emily thanked Henry once more before stepping out of his car in front of Sophia's grand house. "Take care, Emily," he called as he drove away. She waved, feeling a fleeting warmth that vanished upon entering her home. The living room was a mess, flooded with water. Her mother was on her knees scrubbing the floor, tears in her eyes. "Mom!" Emily rushed to her side. "What happened?" Her mother looked up, her face sorrowful. "It was Sophia," she whispered, trembling. "She came home, poured water everywhere, and insulted me." Emily's heart filled with rage, understanding Sophia's motive was revenge for earlier events at school. Determined, Emily decided to confront Sophia, but her mother stopped her. "It's not worth it," she pleaded. Emily felt powerless, tears streaming as her mother embraced her. Emily's mother hugged her tightly, whispering, "It's okay, my child. We'll get through this." As Emily cried in her mother's arms, she silently vowed that Sophia wouldn't get away with her actions forever. Meanwhile, Henry decided to visit his cousin Kelvin, an emerging singer gaining attention. Kelvin showed Henry a new song on his phone, and a notification popped up. Henry glanced at it, shocked to see it was from Sophia, who had made his school life difficult. Sophia, the one who always acted superior, was a huge fan of Kelvin's music, sending him messages without replies. Amused, Henry asked Kelvin if he could respond. Kelvin agreed, and Henry, pretending to be Kelvin, sent Sophia a contact. Sophia eagerly messaged, unaware she was chatting with Henry. Henry couldn't believe that the girl who had once shattered his self-esteem was now craving his attention, simply because she thought he was a celebrity. That night, before sleeping, he contemplated his next move, seeing it as a chance to teach her a lesson. The following day at school, Sophia continued her usual routine, striding confidently through the halls. Henry, still posing as Kelvin, kept their conversation going, which took an unexpected twist when Sophia mentioned the upcoming school prom. "It's going to be amazing," she texted, dreaming of arriving with the famous singer. Smiling, Henry replied, "Would you like me to come with you?" Sophia's heart raced and she eagerly said yes, imagining the awe of her peers. Meanwhile, Henry faced his own struggles. Finding a prom date seemed impossible. Girls often laughed at his attempts. Emily, a kind-hearted girl who had once defended him, also had no date. Gathering courage, Henry asked Emily, "Would you go to the prom with me?" Touched by his sincerity, Emily agreed, bringing Henry immense joy. However, Sophia found herself in a predicament, juggling two potential dates. Seeking attention, she broke up with her boyfriend, declaring she needed someone better. Her boyfriend was crushed, but Sophia was determined to fulfill her fantasy of attending prom with Kelvin. Emily, noticing Henry's stress about the event, decided to help him relax. Henry and Emily started working out together after school, with Emily even creating a diet plan for him. "You've got this, Henry. Don't give up," she would encourage, and her words fueled his determination. As the prom approached, Henry began to look and feel better, thanks to Emily's support. Their friendship blossomed into something deeper, but Henry still had to maintain his act with Sophia. Days before the prom, he messaged Sophia, "I'm so sorry, but I might not make it. My car is in the shop after an accident." Sophia quickly replied, "Don't worry, I'll take care of everything. Just be there." Determined to make her dream prom a reality, Sophia went to extreme lengths, stealing her mother's expensive necklaces and selling one to fund her plans. She used the money to rent a luxury car and buy an extravagant dress. However, the night before the prom, Sophia's mother discovered the theft, leading to an unexpected twist that would change everything. Sophia accused Emily's mom of stealing the necklaces, feigning confidence as she urged her mother to search Emily's mom's belongings. That evening, Emily's mom, unaware of the accusation, came to Sophia's house to help with chores. Sophia's mom, visibly worried, invited her in. Sophia stepped forward coldly, accusing her, "We believe you took something that doesn't belong to you. Open your bag, we want to check." Emily's mom froze, her voice trembling. "What? No, I didn't." Emily's mom, tears filling her eyes, insisted, "I didn't take anything. I would never do such a thing." But Sophia pressed on, claiming she saw her take the necklaces. Hesitantly, Sophia's mom asked Emily's mom to open her bag. With trembling hands, she complied, her heart racing. She had served the family loyally for years and now faced this painful accusation. As Sophia's mom searched the bag, silence enveloped the room until one of the missing necklaces surfaced. Emily's mom gasped, "I don't understand. How did this get here? I swear I didn't take it." Her cries fell on deaf ears. Sophia silently smirked. Earlier, she had planted the necklace, ensuring suspicion wouldn't fall on her. Sophia's mom demanded, "Where's the second necklace?" Emily's mom, shaking her head, cried, "I don't have it." Sophia, feigning frustration, threatened, "If you don't return it, we'll call the police." Under pressure, Sophia's mom called the authorities. Despite her heartbreak, Emily's mom was arrested, pleading her innocence. Emily rushed over, horrified as her mother was taken away. "Mom, I know you didn't do it," she cried, but it was too late. Watching from the window, Sophia felt triumphant. As prom day arrived, excitement filled the air. Sophia admired her reflection, feeling like the queen of the night in her sparkling gown, but her joy was cut short when Kelvin, her date, didn't show up. Just when Sophia was ready to give up, her phone buzzed with a message. "Meet me at the school." Relieved, she grabbed her purse and headed to the car she rented with money from selling her mom's necklace. At the venue, she scanned the crowd until another message arrived. "I'm here." Her heart raced as she stepped outside to meet Kelvin. But something seemed off. He wore a long coat and a mask. "Why are you dressed like this?" she asked, puzzled. "It's a surprise," he replied, leading her inside. Whispers followed them. On stage, someone shouted, "Take off the mask." Kelvin did, revealing not himself but an older man. Laughter erupted. Humiliated, Sophia fled, tears streaming down her face.